Evening, folks, and welcome to the Weird Booze Weekend. Or the Weird Boobs Weekend?
We don't have weird boobs.
It's ladies' night here on the Weird Booze Weekend. And joining me, instead of our usual fare of drunken, sodden friends of mine, are Liz Hobbs.
Hi.
And Elizabeth Karzanowski.
Hi.
Did I say that right?
Almost.
Tonight we are going to be drinking in honor of the two Polish ladies that I've got on either side of me. Polish Wisniak. Right there. It's a very popular cherry Wisniak in Poland. It's very, very little information online about this stuff. I was not able to find too much. We're coming in at 24 proof, 48 proof, 24% alcohol by volume, which apparently makes this actually a higher alcohol content than most Wisniaks. It is usually drunk at room temperature, and it's served with kind of an afternoon tea sort of thing, coffee and cakes. That's about all the information that I got on it, other than it supposedly has a slight almond taste to it, and I guess they kind of play that up in this. So, ladies, let's crack it open here and taste our first shot of the night. Na zdrowie!
Na zdrowie.
You know what? It doesn't. I honestly was expecting it to be a lot sharper.
Yeah.
It's kind of like juice.
It's a semi-sweet.
It's
a semi-sweet
exactly
cherry
like
liqueur.
juice. It's like you added a little bit of like something to it, but other than that, it's like.
No, I did like it, but there was a weird little kick there, right?
I know exactly. Yeah. And then it's smooth. It's really smooth though. It like smooths itself out.
It really does.
Just tastes like juice.
It hits the palate initially for me. It hit it right as cough syrup, and that faded almost immediately.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then I got that real kind of nice, like, juicy cherry taste there right in the middle, and the alcohol came in right at the very end.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
We're on our first mixed drink of the night. We're doing one that we haven't done before on the Weird Booze Weekend. It's a Cosmopolitan. We've replaced the vodka with the Wisniak. It does smell pretty good.
It's really juicy.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like juicy juice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I did not note that I kind of wish I had when we were doing the shots of it. This stuff's got just a gorgeous color. You know, kind of bright crimson with a little bit of violet in there, and it's really beautiful. All right, na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie.
You don't taste any bite whatsoever. Like I would never know this had any alcohol in it whatsoever.
No.
I know, right?
Get a little bit right there at the end again for me, but.
I don't get that at all.
But yeah, no, the cranberry's really coming forward. The cherry's really coming forward. I mean, it's very fruity.
Yeah.
It's very, very
the second
fruity.
sip, I'm getting a little bit of the liquor, but the first one was nothing.
I kind of want to garnish this with something, but I don't know what. Maybe like lots of different fruit.
Oh yeah, you could.
You could definitely do a whole bunch.
Pour little chunks of stuff.
Like honestly, and this is
Little
just
spear of 'em.
this is just occurring to me, but are you ladies getting kind of a sangria feel off of this?
A little bit. I was just about to
Yeah.
say it was gonna be if you put fruit in it, it'd be like a sangria.
But a little more bite than a sangria, though.
A little bit.
Because it comes later.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's kind of like all settles to the bottom, so
It's-
it goes
it's-
in layers. Like there's the juice, and then I
Yeah.
would think it was thicker, so it just kind of like.
It's actually a fairly boozy drink because of
That's
the
really
triple
good.
sec in there, but
It's
yeah,
really good.
that's tasty stuff.
I would drink this normally. Like I like the taste. I like fruity. And this isn't like I don't like it when it's like fake tasting.
No,
Like
no.
too much of a bite. This
Yeah.
is like really like.
Well, the Wisniak,
natural.
the Wisniak is not flavored artificially. It is made entirely.
Right.
Its flavor is derived wholly from fresh cherry. On to round two, the traditional drink. Now, normally this stuff is drunk with coffee, but we didn't have any coffee. What we did have was some oatmeal cookie flavored hot cocoa. So we were like, yeah, it's drunk with coffee and
It's
eaten
like
with
coffee.
cakes. So we'll do like a hot drink that tastes like a cake. I might have diabetes after tonight, but
Oh,
It's
man.
delightful. I kind of want whipped cream on it, like a little dollop of whipped cream and like some cocoa powder.
and like a biscotti right there.
Yes.
All right, well, na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie.
Yummy. It's like Christmas.
Well, I mean, like I'm tasting the oatmeal cookie.
And it's delicious. It's
Oh!
like, it's freaking
There's
Christmas.
the Wisniak.
No, I'm still not
There it
tasting
is.
Just the oatmeal cookie.
We didn't know if we were supposed to drink the Wisniak on the side
Oh my
or mix it in, so we just mixed it in because.
There it is. Yeah. It tastes delightful. It's like cherry oatmeal cookies.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
December.
the ones that have the little maraschino cherries
Yep.
in them. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. It's
Are-
exactly
Oh
what
my
it tastes
God,
like.
Are you picking up any of the almond? Because I'm getting a lot of almond in this.
Well, that goes with the cookie.
Mm.
It goes with the cookie flavor. It's like tied in there.
Oatmeal
It's kind of
cookie?
like oatmeal cookies made with almond extract, or
Okay.
instead of vanilla.
Right.
It's just like I really do want this to be like, I want it to be like in mid-December when it's all snowy and it's like.
Yeah, it's a little warm outside for this right now.
I know. We want jingle bells and Santa Claus and Christmas cookies. Yeah. Yummy.
Yep.
This is
And maybe
perfect.
some snow. I'd be okay
Yes,
with the snow.
yes.
Sparkling in the sun.
As a cocktail, this strikes me as a little odd. But it's not bad. It is tasty. And I am getting the Wisniak in there, which I didn't on the first hit, but you know, the more I kind of like explore it, the more I'm getting that in there.
On the first hit.
On the first hit, yeah.
Not the first sip, on the first hit. Just saying.
We have moved on to our third mixed drink of the night, which we have made an attempt at doing a variant on a Tequila Sunrise with a Wisniak. Well, I guess we'll call it a Wisniak Sunrise. For some reason, unbeknownst to me, Liz's has remained looking like a proper Tequila Sunrise here. All the things layered right. Mine and Elizabeth's.
Yours is closer. Mine is just straight up red.
I mixed them all the exact same way. I really don't know what happened with these two, but Liz's just looks delightful. Also, we are eating a little bit of cake here. Liz cannot eat it because she's celiac.
Gluten allergic.
Yeah,
Sucks.
which means
But I have,
she does have a little
but
cookie there,
Buffalo
though.
Pride, not Rochester Pride, but Buffalo Pride. It's a gluten-free ice cream sandwich made with gluten-free cookies from Anderson's.
I'm just impressed it got here without melting.
I know.
That
How
is
did that happen?
pretty legitimately impressive. Buffalo's about an hour's drive away.
Full blast AC on all the way, actually.
The cake was made by our friend Kim.
Kimberly Reinagel.
We'll list her full name without her permission, so hey.
Made by friend Kim.
Oh, I was supposed to give you permission before you used my name?
How's the Rovi?
Not
That's
Robbie.
Robbie.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not my favorite. It's kind of bland. Well, I mean, I'm not getting anything much past the orange.
Yeah, I'm mostly tasting orange juice, even though mine's completely red. It looks mixed.
It's like it's like a cherry orange kind of thing, you know.
Well, orange juice is good in itself.
It's like a
but-
punch.
Yeah, but it's not my favorite. I'm not really impressed by it.
You're at a
No,
party
okay.
and a
Not
boy
this.
comes up and gives this to you. What's the reaction?
Thanks, and then you just walk away and never talk to him for the rest of the party.
And that's why I'm single. We're on our last mixed drink of the night. We've done a Wisniak and tonic variant on a vodka tonic or a gin and tonic or a Tom Collins or really whatever the hell you want to mix. I mean,
It's
we've
delicious.
just mixed it with tonic and garnished it with a lime. Looks pretty. Looks clear.
I still want pomegranate seeds in it.
It also
Floating.
still looks Christmassy.
I was gonna say that
It's
for
red
that
and
reason
green.
exactly.
Okay, yeah, it is ready.
No, but a lot of the times it's just red and green.
Well,
Anyway. Okay.
smells delightful, so. Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie. Yummy.
It's definitely the driest drink we've had tonight.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's very refreshing. It's summery. It's summery, but you could still do holiday because it's
just
evergreen.
not
Well, it's got that cherry, you know, and there's like it's like that kind of
Yeah.
like holiday sweetness is in
What
there.
were you saying?
But it's not too sweet.
No, it's not.
Like the
It's
others have been so sweet.
but this
I
is
cannot drink a whole thing. I'm just.
this is just
too
like
sweet.
it's like it's like a sip conversational sipping thing. Like I understand. I see what you mean.
All right. Well, let's rate our drinks tonight.
I like
All right.
this.
So we've had 5 drinks tonight. Elizabeth, why don't you go first? Let us know what order you like them best in.
Oh goodness. Okay. I think I'd go this one first. Then the shot. Then the cocoa. And then the our Cosmo, and then the Tequila Sunrise.
Okay.
I think actually I would do the Cosmo. I really first I don't know I liked it. It was like, ooh, this is just, it's fun, it's fruity, it's nice. And then I would like the hot chocolate because it reminded me so much of Christmas. It was so festive, and that just made me, it's like instantly happy. It's really warm, and I like that type of like cozy thing. Followed by this, but everything is pretty much on those three are pretty much on the same level.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick a favorite, I mean, I like them just as much, but this is like a little more refreshing than the shot and then the Tequila Sunrise, because I was not impressed.
All right, I feel like I may have to turn in my man card for this, but I think I'm gonna say that I like the Cosmo the best. It was tasty. It was tasty. It wasn't too sweet. Wasn't too, sugary or anything like that. So, which is generally the biggest criticism that I have of like girly drinks, is that they're just sugar water. And for a change, it wasn't. It was dry. Right after that, I'm gonna put the Wisniak tonic. This is very dry, and I like it a lot. The cherry is really mixing well with the quinine. I think the cocoa next. The cocoa or the shot. It's really a toss-up either way of that. I liked it on its own. I think it was really, really tasty that way. I think I'd like it with like rich food, having that shot on its own. But the cocoa was really nice, and I would absolutely pour myself one of those, sitting in front of a fireplace reading a book. On a cold January night or something like that. It was tasty.
Yeah.
And at the last, I'm in agreement with you, ladies. I'm gonna put the Sunrise at the last. I mean, it was good and it was nice and it was orangey and refreshing, but at the end of the day, it was pretty prosaic and it was just dull.
Right.
I would add Wisniak to a gin and tonic.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we were to mix a little real dry, like London dry style gin into
really
this,
good.
Yeah.
or a Dutch gin.
It had a little more character.
Throw that. Oh yeah, and I think the character profile or the flavor profile would really meld well with that.
Yeah.
And you'd get those juniper berries in there with the cherries. That'd be tasty. So, ladies, I want to thank you for joining me here on the Weird Booze Weekend. It's been a delight. It's been a pleasure, and hope we'll have you back at some point. All right. But for all of us from the Weird Booze Weekend, we want to thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon. Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La 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 la. Hey folks, Weird Booze Weekend will be back in 3 weeks, but in the meantime, we got a special treat for you. In celebration of Oktoberfest, we've done 6 mini episodes sampling different kinds of beers from around the world. We'll be airing them on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays for the next 2 weeks, so be sure to tune in.